Here we are, again, entering the PI office.
Plenty of pieces on the floor. Time to start pinning them in place.
So, well, you got something to say?
You ever wonder...
No.
I don't wonder. I do.
Yeah, but do you ever stop and think about your, you know, stellar career?
Jack, I live it. What is your point?
Well, see, you wrote that big expose back in the day, right? Toppled one of the mob families.
Yes, Jack. I was there.
Right. So now, the family's gone. Out of the picture, but suddenly we got these hitmen popping up out of thin air, just poof, and somebody drops. They're silent, efficient, and deadly.
So? What of it?
Well, makes me wonder. What if the other families saw an opportunity, figured, why get our hands dirty? So, they erect a, firm. A company to offload their dirtiest work, like a, Real Murder LLC, you get me? What I mean is, you did something good, but maybe the mob, they made something better. For them, worse for us.
I sincerely hope it's those 5-cent novels speaking. They're clearly frying your brain.
Maybe. But what a way to go.
I think the PI we're playing as, good old Jack Pepper, might have a bit of a point there. And you got something to say. Whoopee!
So what exactly did you do at Tensel's to get your glamorous behind kicked to the curb?
Kicked? Please. I left on my own terms. Nose high, tail swaying, not a single boot print on my rear.
Well, either way, there must have been a reason.
Oh, I don't know. Ridiculous overtime? Zero artistic integrity? The occasional wandering hand? Oh, a paycheck so thin I could roll a cheese stick with it? Pick your poison.
Surely those ain't the only reasons, right? Sounds like you got a soft spot for the place.
You are persistent, aren't you, Mr. Pepper? Fine. Tinsel's wasn't just a job. It was an experience, a lifestyle. You didn't just make movies. You took life by the handful, gave it a good shake, and spilled every last drop onto the screen. It was about skirting the edge of what's safe, what's appropriate, about grabbing what you wanted and never blinking. And me, I never blinked.
And as far as I'm aware, it worked well for Madonna.
So, you partied too hard and got yourself in trouble.
I partied just enough. Though, in hindsight, my just enough might have been a little much for the wussies. But without those parties, I'd never have met half the dazzling souls I did. I'd never have met Betty.
Who might still be breathing if not for all that skirting the edge.
You implying something, Mr. Pepper?
Me? Imply? Never. I just connect the dots.
Well then, connect them elsewhere. You're sniffing around the wrong mouse hole.
You're the one who got into the old networking gig, whether you like it or not. So the crops and these squints are working together. Yippee! Gotta resolve
I
weed.
better bring Corny up to speed before I wade into the muck.
Guess I got some more clues to put up here. Yeah, prescriptions, trade deals, trafficking, manifest. Something you probably shouldn't write down.
Tangled as hell.
You must be doing something right. She, Sue, let's talk to you real quick.
Jack, listen up. If you're planning a trip to the countryside and happen to end up in the wetlands, there might be a little something you can do for me. No stink this time, I swear on Shrew Thicket.
Oh?
Yeah, see, back in the day, I used to run a small processed cheese side gig. We did stuff, all sorts of stuff, for all sorts of reasons. Way out in the swamps.
Okay.
Anyway, I came up with a really great recipe. Real special one. Problem is, I forgot it. You'd be helping me a ton if you could find it. It's called Perfect Bog Fondue.
Yeah, it doesn't quite roll off the tongue. Or make it water, for that matter.
Appearances can be deceiving, Jack. Track it down, and I'll be in your debt.
Yeah, just add it onto the pile.
Well, time to keep you in the loop, I guess.
Jack! Avast me hearty. How was the bay?
Stinky.
Yes. Well, the place could use, as the forefathers would say, a touch of gentrification. But did you find anything useful?
I did. The cops are neck deep in the shrew racket, dunked like a breadstick in a bowl of melted mozzarella.
Ah, that spells trouble. Either for us or the shrews. What else did you come across?
Well, looks like there was some kind of a deal between the cheeseleggers and the ringleader of the crooked cops. Goes by Sims.
Captain Sims?
One and the same.
Terrible news indeed. We need to tread carefully from here on out.
That ain't all. There was this scientist of sorts there. The way he carried himself. Rubbed me all wrong, and not in the good way. This ain't your run-of-the-mill trafficking ring, Cornelius. I can feel it in my gut. Either that, it's something that I had for lunch. Either way, something much darker is going on.
You have to dig deeper, Jack. Little lives depend on it.
You don't need to remind me. With the cheeseleggers in play, the cops likely headed for the wetlands. That's where I'm going.
Good. Get some solid evidence, and we'll get to the bottom of this in no time. Hard evidence, Jack. Harder than a diamond-laced Grana Padano.
Let's just say that made sense. Well, I forgot to buy a few things last time I was here. So, old newspapers from 1922. A puddle scandal. 1919. Musesful bust? Okay. Focus or ruse. Trigger snatching. Okay. And also from 1922, Magnus and Cheesehead. Hi.
Might want to ease up on the cheese sticks, Jay. Your heart's only got so many miles left on it.
Nah, it's running on premium.
Sounds like my knees. I can't upgrade either of these. Okay. It's worth checking out. So... we can either go north or east. Yeah, of course we're going north. It's a little bit closer. The Opera Ruins. Okay.
That place was cleaning up nice. Clear as day, Curd hadn't lifted a finger. And clear eyes should keep my mouth shut before someone guessed who lit the match.
In fairness, it wasn't your fault. if whatever happened, I don't know. You know? Get ourselves, this. That worked out pretty well. But while we're here, we can, like, you can see on the top left, but, let's find a place where we make our Hasuro Burgero. That is not safe work. You know, I should have seen that coming. I think that dude's just fine now. I would have hated for him to have fallen and gotten hurt. I keep feeling I was supposed to come this way. Maybe I'm wrong.
As she said. Right.
Oh, I see. I didn't see that white circle at first.
Yeah, I don't know. What the hell? Oh. Oh, Lord.
Did that drain my health? I was not paying attention. Oh, comic book. Either way, I'm going to want to find more health here soon. I almost did not make that. Well, might as well. Not sure why that came down, but okay. Oh, I get it. We gotta do it that way.
Press today. I'm busy.
Oh, that's fine. I just have a couple questions for you. Such as, I'm taking this money.
Miles Curd, Big Mouse Party spokesperson. A pleasure.
That's Mr. Curd. Let's act like we weren't raised by shrews. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm in the middle of...
Oh, watching other people do the actual work? Yeah, I can tell. Mr. Curd, I'm investigating the unfortunate demise of one Betty Lynch. I have reason to believe your boss, mayoral candidate Milford Sawyer, knew her. Might even be useful in figuring out how she ended up dead.
And who the hell are you? I don't remember seeing you around the MPD headquarters. And I know all our good investigators.
You're good investigators. Not all of them.
Our.
See?
What was that?
Just a cough. Name's Jack Pepper, PI for hire. Not here on official business, just doing a favor for someone looking for closure. Thing is, this whole case has a, how do I put it? A spoiled way kind of stink. You might want to help me out before that smell starts sticking to you too.
Pepper. All right, fine. We're too close to the election for some half-baked accusations to start fouling up the campaign. Shoot your shot.
Already did. So was Sawyer close to Betty in any way?
No chance. Maybe they clinked glasses at some movie fundraisers, but that's it. I'm the one riding shotgun in Sawyer's inner circle. If there was more, I'd know.
Could he have kept it quiet? You know, to avoid the kind of scandal that might make a mouthpiece cry at night.
Watch your tongue, Pepper. When you're a public figure like Milford, small-time celebs show up whether you want them or not, hoping to ride your coattails. Doesn't mean there's more to it than that.
Oh, see, that's funny because I got pictures. Betty rubbing elbows with BMP officials. Real cozy, real not accidental.
Yeah, because she was always circling our parties like some fame-hungry hawk. Same as every starlet and wannabe socialite looking for a headline. But trust me, no one in the party worth their salt would mix business with that.
Sounds like you had a personal gripe with Betty, Mr. Curd. Is there something I should...
Listen, Pepper Shaker, I don't like where this is going, so I'm giving you one last polite suggestion. Piss off. Grilling's over.
No, it ain't.
But it's still kind of smoky in here.
Get the hell out of my yard!
Well, that went about as smooth as a brick through a windshield. Lucky I still had my teeth. And plenty left to chew on.
Out! Out!
No.
Out! Out!
Alright, fine. But only because you're not even pretending to be nice about it. I'm taking your drink.
Feels like a dead end leading to a burning dumpster. Maybe Vivian can make sense of the mess.
But first, I can go through here. Actual first.
About that Azure burger.
The Azuro Burgero? Did it work, Jack?
Sure did.
You took a bite, you rascal, didn't you?
Sure did.
So, how'd it taste?
It's... Well, it tastes like, how do I put it? Like, after a 7-day cheese bender, you went straight to the filthiest part of the docks, took a massive dump, jarred it, and left it in the sun to rot. And then someone, let's say a crazy uncle or something, came along, saw it and thought, hey, I'm gonna pour some cranberry juice in there and stir it with a stick. It should definitely reek even more. And well, they did it.
This has happened to you at some point, right?
Yes, it has.
It is for honesty.
Okay. I'm gonna leave the Azuro Burgero in the rough drafts then.
That sounds like one heck of a story to never really tell. Ever.
Tell me, Corny, why do we always meet in these seedy places?
Screw you, Pepper. This is a well-respected establishment.
Yeah, real high class. So?
Well, my dear boy, you've got to understand, I'm a public figure. Always in the spotlight, right?
That you are.
So, friends are friends, but business is business.
So what you're really saying is, you're ashamed of being friends with a bottom-shelf private dick.
Well, I wouldn't put it quite like that.
But you just did.
Oh, come on. You know how these things work. What keeps the wheels turning.
Sure, money. But it should be backbone.
Well, if this is the world you live in. You look happy. This is kind of rude. But here we are anyways. Okay.
He had my eyes, and I wasn't leaving without him.
So there are collectibles in this game. This far, and I'm just now seeing that. Sorry, I took your collectible.
PI far higher, eh? Enough cheese for today.
It might be working out. Keyword might.
So, any progress on the case, Monsieur Pepe?
Please don't.
Yeah, and it reeks worse than the brie I left sitting in the fridge.
I don't see a fridge.
Exactly. But I did cross paths with Mr. Kurd.
And?
And he clammed up quicker than a marina shellfish in a cheese storm. Still, I found out that while Betty got close to Sawyer, she, well, how do I put it? She befriended Kurd as well, but...
Yes. Quick, out with it.
See, here's where it gets kooky. Like real kooky. Kurd spoke of her like she was nothing more than a bottom-of-the-barrel winch, and then out of the blue cheese he threatens to slap me with the lawsuit like I'm some snooty millionaire.
That is vital information indeed.
Could be. At least I know where to go to next. You see, Kurd's got dirt close to home. Literally. So that's where I'm heading.
So, you're leaving town, Mr. Pepper?
Well, if I do, it ain't gonna be very far.
Just for a little while.
Good. Go do your thing. I'll poke around here and there. I have a few friends in, let's say, mid to high places. You take care, Mr. Pepper.
Oh, I will.
But first... technically, he could be both.
Finally, a countryside case.
Hopefully you don't get shot at too much this time around.
Interesting.
And looks like this is where the collectibles go. Okay. Interesting. Anything new? That's a no. Well, there's nothing new, but...
What's shaking, Jacko?
not much, Tammy, just saying hi. So... oh yeah, loose cannon, we can upgrade this. I'll give it one upgrade for now. Alrighty. So where are we going? Well, it's either east or northeast. Might as well go in the order they opened up in. I'm holding multiple different buttons here. This is as fast as the car is gonna go. I accidentally found the honk button. Oh well. Into the far woodlands we go.